Semper Fi, everyone! Welcome to the latest installment of Recon Jack. I'm your host, U.S. Marine veteran and historian Chuck Lynch. On today's follow-up episode, I'll discuss the rich history of the United States Marine Band dating back to the late 18th and early 19th centuries. As mentioned in my previous video, the United States Marine Band is a premier band of the United States Marine Corps, as well as the oldest United States military band and the oldest professional musical organization within the United States. The Marine Band's early leadership consisted of a drum major and a fife major who wore identical uniforms. The drum major was considered the leader of the Marine Band, while the fife major's responsibility was to train the fifers. The first leader of the United States Marine Band was William Farr, listed in historical records as having served as drum major beginning 21 January 1799. After the retirement of drum major Raphael Trier in 1855, then fife major Francis Scala became drum major. On 25 July 1861, United States President Abraham Lincoln signed an act of Congress to reorganize the Marine Band. This act abolished the rank of fife major, created the positions of leader of the band or principal musician, as well as the drum major, and authorized 30 musicians. In 1881, with the rank of fife major having been abolished 20 years prior, the fife was completely removed from Marine Corps instrumentation. Scala was the first Marine Band musician to receive the title leader of the band, with John Roach selected as drum major. The earliest recorded second leader of the United States Marine Band was Salvador Petrola. The Marine Band cornetist Walter F. Smith, who had performed under 17th Director John Philip Sousa, became the first official second leader when an act of Congress established the positions of first leader and second leader of the Marine Band in March 1899. Today, the drum major serves as the senior enlisted member of the President's Own and is responsible for the band's appearance, ceremonial drill, and the military decorum. The drum major is charged with directing the band in ceremonies, including the inaugural parade, and consistently leads the band in review for presidents and visiting heads of state and other dignitaries. The drum major wears a bearskin headpiece, the officer's version of the eagle, globe, and anchor, and carries a ceremonial mace used to signal commands to the musicians. The uniform also includes an ornate baldric, similar to a sash, embroidered with the band's crest and the Marine Corps' battle honors, as well as miniatures of personal medals. As mentioned in my last video, perhaps one of the most notable members of the Marine Band was composer and conductor John Philip Sousa. Commonly referred to as the American March King, Sousa composed several of his finest marches while serving as director of the Marine Band. Among his best-known marches are the Stars and Stripes Forever, which is the national march of the United States of America, and Semper Fidelis, which is the official march of the United States Marine Corps. In 1868, when Sousa was 13 years of age, his father enlisted him in the United States Marine Band as an apprentice musician. Upon completing his apprenticeship, Sousa left the band in 1875, but rejoined in 1880 when he served as director for the next 12 years. During this period, Sousa led the Marine Band through its development into the premier military band of the United States. The Columbia Phonograph Company produced 60 recordings of the Marine Band conducted by Sousa, which led to his national fame. In July 1892, Sousa requested a discharge from the Marine Corps to pursue financially promising career in the civilian world as a band leader. He conducted a farewell concert at the White House on 30 July 1892 and was discharged from the Marine Corps the following day. During President Dwight Eisenhower's administration, many changes to the United States Marine Band occurred. The title's first leader and second leader were replaced by director and assistant director. When Albert F. Schoper was appointed as director in 1955, a second assistant director was added to the Marine Band leadership. Today, the assistant director positions are designated in two titles: senior assistant director and executive officer, as well as assistant director. Also, the first soloist and moderator was appointed during the Eisenhower administration. William D. Jones, known as the original soloist with the new U.S. Air Force Band, as well as originator and director of the Singing Sergeants, was transferred by an act of Congress to the Marine Band and given the title Ambassador of Music. The soloist and moderator served as a senior enlisted member until 1972 when Chopper and Jones retired. Thomas Powell Knox joined the Marine Band in 1961 as a trumpet player and moved to the arranging staff in 1966. 3 years later, Knox was appointed chief arranger and continued composing and arranging for the Marine Band until his retirement in 1985. Some of his most notable compositions include God of Our Fathers, which was commissioned for U.S. President Ronald Reagan's first inauguration, and American Pageant, which was commissioned for Richard Nixon's first inauguration. Knox arranged or composed over 300 pieces, many of which the Marine Band and other bands across the United States still play. A more recently notable occurrence within the United States Marine Band began in 2004 when the U.S. Army Band vocalist Sarah Sheffield auditioned for The President's Own. That following May, she was accepted as the first female vocalist in the ensemble's then 207-year history. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Recon Jack, and perhaps you learned something new. I've certainly only scratched the surface of some of the topics discussed today, and will definitely cover more of the career and life of John Philip Sousa. Stay tuned for more episodes as I continue to explore the hallowed history, traditions, and individuals of the United States Marine Corps. Also, please feel free to like this video, subscribe to my channel, click that notification bell, and leave a comment in the section below. I definitely enjoy interacting with you folks and seeing the growth of this channel. As always, please feel free to tell a friend or family member, and until next time, Semper Fi and carry on.